Moonbeam, the top destination for multi-chain applications on Polkadot, has now added the DOT token for use within its DeFi ecosystem, the first XCM integration on Moonbeam. As an XC20, XCDOT is now compatible with the ERC20 standards in active use on Moonbeam, allowing existing DOT holders to deposit their tokens on Moonbeam through the dApp and actively use them in things like decentralized exchanges, liquid staking protocols, and lending and borrowing applications for the first time. This update was made possible following the rollout of XCM on Polkadot, introducing cross-chain capabilities for the first time for all parachains. In addition to the utility options available on the Relay chain like staking, governance, and bonding for parachain crowd loans, DOT tokens holders can now benefit from the extensive DeFi options on Moonbeam. As Polkadot gradually rolled out functionality, DOT holders have had limited choice of how they can use and stake their tokens. The implementation of XCDOT will allow users to move their DOT quickly and simply, and use it on a growing number of dApps. XCDOT gives Polkadot supporters more ways to enjoy the EVM-based ecosystem that is flourishing on Moonbeam. Movement of tokens across chains is a basic necessity in today's multi-chain world, but cross-chain bridges have been a major source of security vulnerabilities and hacks, said Derek Yu, founder of Moonbeam. Polkadot's XCM technology uses a light client-based approach, which is the gold standard for secure cross-chain interactions. Protocols and applications in the Moonbeam ecosystem will benefit greatly from access to DOT as the major asset in the ecosystem while maintaining the highest levels of security. Polkadot is designed to be the center of cross-chain Web3 activity, connecting parachains and the decentralized applications that live on top of them. These dApps and services allow innovators to build and thrive in a trustless and decentralized environment. Since there are no smart contracts on Polkadot, instead, all dApps exist on independent connected networks called parachains. This new XCM functionality effectively opens the doors for token movement and interconnectedness between the many emerging ecosystems. The ability to move assets across chains without bridging gives token holders options to conveniently interact with a multitude of dApps and projects, offering greater security and convenience. The option to engage on any platform opens the door for new use cases for DOT tokens and all the parachains, including DeFi, marketplaces, and more. XC20s are cross-chain ready assets on Moonbeam and Moonriver, including both substrate native assets like DOT and new assets created on each parachain. They are accessible from Moonbeam using pre-compiled smart contracts to take advantage of the features on both the EVM and substrate, uniting these two technologies within the Dotsima ecosystem. Moonbeam technology explained. Moonbeam is a crypto token based on the Polkadot blockchain. Polkadot allows users to create their own blockchains, called parachains, which are linked to Polkadot's main relay chain. The idea behind Moonbeam is that, while it operates on Polkadot, it is able to connect to and interact with the Ethereum blockchain. This means developers can create their own software that is compatible with Ethereum, allowing them to use features such as the Ethereum virtual machine. This is a program that acts as a massive decentralized computer and helps run the blockchain and execute smart contracts, computer programs that automatically trigger outcomes when certain conditions are met. In effect, the Moonbeam program serves as a type of bridge, allowing people to operate on both Ethereum and Polkadot. The idea is that, as time goes on, more people will want to take advantage of features that exist on more than one blockchain, creating things on one platform and then using them on another. Moonbeam, Glmr, is the native token of Moonbeam. It helps to power smart contracts on the network, helps decentralized apps, dApps, perform, and keeps the system secure. It is also used to pay transaction fees on the network, and to pay people who run the system's nodes. Holders are also able to vote on proposals relating to the governance of the network. There are several competing visions for blockchain's future, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Some suggest the World Wide Web will run from one enormous blockchain, others envision a global network comprising thousands of independent blockchains, each with its own features and specialties. Whether we migrate en masse to one giant blockchain or spread ourselves out across numerous interoperable networks is perhaps a question best left to the crypto talking heads and Twitterati. But we will say this: before a global, multi-chain blockchain network has a chance of replacing the centralized systems we use today, we must first solve the problem of interoperability. That is to say, sovereign blockchains must be able to communicate and exchange information with many other blockchains quickly and easily, a technical development which hasn't been fully realized. Blockchain's lack of interoperability is not a new problem, nor is it easily solved. In fact, interoperability could well be the trickiest problem standing between blockchain and mass adoption. But it's the problem that Moonbeam aims to solve. Where did Moonbeam come from? The Moonbeam network quietly emerged into the crypto space in January 2020 to facilitate cross-chain communication between the biggest blockchain networks. Despite its promising manifesto, the platform lingered in relative obscurity until July the same year when Derek Yu, Moonbeam's founder and commander-in-chief, won a grant for the platform from the Web3 Foundation. Following the grant and vote of confidence from the Web3 Foundation, Moonbeam launched its testnet in September 2020. The launch was a triumph, but Moonbeam didn't fully break into its stride until November 2021, when the network secured a Polkadot parachain slot. More than 200,000 Moonbeam supporters delegated nearly $1 billion worth of DOT tokens to push Moonbeam over the finish line and into a parachain slot. The Moonbeam team began migrating the platform onto Polkadot, and on January 11, 2022, Moonbeam officially went live on Polkadot. To really get to grips with Moonbeam, you should be aware of how Polkadot works, and why Moonbeam fought tooth and nail to win one of its coveted parachain slots. We won't dive too deep into Polkadot now, but here's a quick overview in case you aren't familiar. Moonbeam Price Prediction 2022. This Moonbeam, Glmr, Price Prediction 2022 article is based on technical analysis alone. Below, you will see the key confluences that we have taken into account upon coming up with our Glmr price analysis and prediction. There are many cryptos that spiked to a new all-time during this 2021 bull run. In contrast, some crypto also faced a downtrend position. As a result, many crypto traders are worried about whether it is time to hold or sell their crypto. Moonbeam, Glmr, gave a surprising surge after it attained an all-time high price of $19.50 on January 11, 2022 according to CoinGecko. Nevertheless, the crypto market is consolidating lately, and many cryptocurrencies are losing their previous profits. Will Glmr experience the same price volatility? We'll find out shortly in this Moonbeam, Glmr, Price Analysis 2022 article. But first, let's have a look at what Glmr is. The chart below shows that Moonbeam, Glmr, has performed great over the past few days. Moreover, the Glmr price over 62.2% in the last 30 days. If this trend continues, Moonbeam might run along with the bulls, overtaking its $4.57 resistance 1 level and reach higher to $5.51 resistance 2 level, the 2022 bullish signal. Conversely, if the investors turn against the crypto, the bears might take over and dethrone Moonbeam from its recent gaining position. In simpler terms, the price of Glmr might drop to almost $1.94, a bearish signal. Meanwhile, long-term Moonbeam, Glmr, Price Prediction 2022 is bullish. It has a high possibility of surpassing its current all-time high at about $19.50. However, it is impossible for Glmr to reach this level within this year. If this bullish trend continues, Glmr will reach $5.51 by the end of 2022. Moreover, the first half of 2022 is going to show rapid growth, up to $4.57. Then the rise will slow down, but no major falls are expected. With upcoming partnerships and developments reaching $6 is quite optimistic in the price point of view but undoubtedly feasible for the near future. It is important to note that I am not a financial advisor and the information in this video is not trading or investing advice. Now thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.